Flipping my first house taught me more than any job ever did.
A lot of people sometimes you can get to a certain level in life, right? You get to a certain level which either you were reaching for it or you got there and you're like, man, how the heck did I get here? What I want to know though is what your first job was and what was one skill that you use to this day that you acquired at your first job.
From that first job, I worked in the supermarket industry. I was a manager, but I became a manager at 18 years old. I was the youngest manager at Alpha Beta Supermarkets, which became Ralph's. When I turned 18, they sent me to training to manage an entire supermarket. And can you imagine a kid in high school managing a supermarket? I learned customer service. I learned to always make the customer right and not argue with them. And so I became a people person. And so when you become a people person and you learn to work with people, because we're in the service industry, whether you're in supermarkets or loans or real estate, at the end of the day, without our client, we're nobody. And when you learn to handle and take care of the client and help them reach their goals, you'll do well in any business. But I didn't just stop there. I made it an effort to help as many people as needed the help. So I got into real estate when I was 30. I was supposed to be a federal agent. I went through the Secret Service background. I was going to get hired right out of college at 26 years old. I took the long route. So I graduated at 18 from high school, and it took me quite a bit because I was working full time. When I graduated from college in 96 from Cal State Long Beach, I was going through the background with the Secret Service. I was supposed to move to Quantico, Virginia to go through the training. And in the summer of 96, they put a freeze on all the hiring. During that time, mind you, I had already been doing investments for 2 years. I kind of did things backwards. So I was fortunate to have had someone that said, hey, you should do flips when I was 24. And we started doing flips by pulling money out of my credit cards to put the down payment on the hard money loans to buy credit cards.
Did you own a house already or the first time you
I didn't own a house
So
yet.
the first time you bought a house was a flip?
Were flips, yeah.
And you weren't, like, a lot of people are scared to buy the first one, right? But you just pulled money.
I started doing investments with my girlfriend. She wasn't even my wife. She's my wife now after 32 years, but we were doing flips and we would make 15 grand, 20 grand, because we were buying them for 60, 70 grand. But one thing I did learn was you always have to take care of people. And when you're true to them and you want to make an impact in someone's life, you'll be blessed upon it.